हेलो और वेलकम। आज का मैच लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स वर्सेस दिल्ली कैपिटल्स, एकाना स्टेडियम लखनऊ से देखेंगे। टॉस कौन जीतेगा इस मैच में, और इस मैच को कौन जीतेगा वो भी देखेंगे। Let's move towards the toss.
Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Akana Cricket Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. Marsh, the right-hander, opening today. Markram, his opening partner today.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring.
लूंगी एनजीडी पहली ओवर कर रहे हैं मिचेल मार्श वहां से।
Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes.
The Super Giants gets their
थोड़ी फील्ड सेटिंग चेंज करनी है।
first runs of the innings. Marsh picking up a good single there. Some adjustments to the field.
अच्छी फील्डिंग।
Nicely played. Just runs one. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Getting off the mark in a streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
लास्ट बॉल ओवर की लेके आ रहा है लूंगी एनजीडी।
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Natarajan, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stump. A bit of a change up in the field now. Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one A bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
They'll get at least 1 here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
सो रहे थे क्या बैटर्स ओवर थ्रो पे?
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
बहुत अच्छी टीम ट्राई.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
अच्छी फील्डिंग.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
बहुत अच्छी bowling.
Ah, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
That's a solid shot. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Thick edge.
बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग.
It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, superb timing.
Good return back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
कुलदीप यादव आएंगे.
Yadav, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer. And Ngidi with a beautiful piece of fielding. Goes over the top with that shot. Dropped. What a let-off. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
गूगली बॉल करेंगे अब कुलदीप.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
अच्छी बॉलिंग कुलदीप से.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Good shot, a beauty.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Straight to the fielder. End of another disappointing over. Patel has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
पर फिर भी नहीं डालेंगे. जितना हो सकता है उतना रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery. After the boundary.
A few moves made in the field.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, that's just too full. Marsh makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
रन क्यों नहीं भागे? पता नहीं.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Yes. Yes.
Marsh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Markram left alone, through to the keeper.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Yeah.
एट ओवर के बाद कुलदीप नहीं नए बॉलर आएंगे अक्सर आएगा
Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Markram takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side.
And apart from wanting to retain the strike, it's hard to understand why you'd turn down a run like that.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Ah, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Massive outside edge.
खराब फील्डिंग
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, superb timing.
बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग कर रहे हैं लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yes.
What a shot. They've bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for 6. Absolute power.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep.
Does very well to quickly get across to this
10 ओवर
one.
के बाद 95 है इनका स्कोर देखेंगे कितना टच करेंगे रन नहीं भागा पता नहीं क्यों
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Right out of the middle.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग इस ओवर में अक्सर पटेल से
Yeah, mate.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yeah.
Edged, unplayable.
ड्रॉप कैच नीतीश राणा उनके लास्ट ओवर डालेंगे
Yep.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do
50
anything.
ahead and
Onto the
Markram
front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
11.1 overs में माकरम का 50
How will the bowler respond?
That's a solid shot. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Shot, should be runs here.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
On target there with that throw despite the distance.
Yes.
Scampered through for a single, good running.
हाँ बॉल डालेंगे देखेंगे कैसे जाएंगे.
Yes.
Thick edge.
अक्सर नहीं विपरात से डालेंगे.
Going with spin now. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग.
Well, now that could be out.
Six.
Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah, mate.
They'll get at least one here.
अब ड्रैगन कौन है नीतीश राणा पास में तो Stubbs को
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Yep.
Two straight and punch through the leg side. That's a boundary save for sure.
Yes. Yeah, mate.
Nicely played.
बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग प्रेस्टन स्टब से.
Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Markram takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Oh my word, that is huge! Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short.
बहुत अच्छी bowling डेविड मिलर से। जब विकेट नहीं आ रहा था ना, अक्षर पटेल ने डेविड मिलर को बॉलिंग दिया और डेविड मिलर ने विकेट चटकाया जब दिल्ली कैपिटल्स को बहुत जरूरत था। मिचेल मार्श इस एंड में खेल रहे, एडन मार्कम 69 पे आउट। लुंगी इंजरी ने कैच लिया। तीनों साउथ अफ्रीकन्स अब कुलदीप यादव बॉलिंग करेंगे।
Hunt, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Yadav coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
अब ये गूगली बॉलिंग करेंगे।
Shot, should be runs here. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great commitment.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That looks gone.
बहुत अच्छी। क्या कर रहे थे? बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग। फील्डर ने स्लो डाउन किया इंटेंशनली कि बैटर एक और रन के लिए भागे। बैटर भागे, फिर तो देखे तो मार शॉट। बहुत अच्छी टेक्निक थी ये। बैटर आउट नहीं हो रहे थे तो दिल्ली ने क्या किया, फील्डर ने बॉल लेट फेंका और मार्च आउट है यहाँ। अनयूजुअल रन आउट है, अनयूजुअल। कुलदीप यादव बहुत खुश है, दिल्ली कैपिटल्स भी बहुत खुश होंगे, लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स उतने खुश नहीं होंगे। थोड़ी टैक्टिकल था, बॉल फील्डर के पास गया, फील्डर ने डायरेक्टली थ्रो नहीं किया, थोड़ा टाइम लिया। मिचेल मार्श 73 पे आउट, रन आउट हो चुके हैं। कैप्टन अक्षर पटेल ने आउट किया।
Poor run in the middle. Want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
बैटिंग के लिए अब गूगली डालेंगे।
First ball for the batter coming in.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a
पूरन भी
delivery.
आउट। पूरन शॉक है कुलदीप यादव की बॉल से। बहुत अच्छी बॉल थी ये। कुलदीप यादव एक विकेट नहीं मिल रहा था, एक विकेट मिलने के बाद अब 3 विकेट मिल चुका है। What a ball. कुलदीप यादव पूरा डक पे आउट।
Samad, the new man in the middle.
Samad
Would want to get the feet moving, get
Abhi
behind the
ball
line
bhi
of the ball
googly
nice
hoga,
and early,
full hoga.
then really get stuck into his innings.
Brilliant diving stop.
बहुत अच्छी फील्ड। ये भी गूगली होगा, फुल होगा, यहाँ पे बाउंस होगा।
Nice bowling.
उतनी इजी नहीं है अब खेलना। अब अक्षर पटेल बॉलिंग
Patel back into the attack.
ये ऑफ ब्रेक डालेंगे।
Straight back past the bowler. Great shot.
तो सेम टेक्निक खेलने की कोशिश, पर बैटर नहीं भागे।
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
ऑफ ब्रेक, फुल लेंथ, बाउंस।
Swept away but finds the fielder.
बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग, बहुत अच्छी रन रेट से खेल रहे थे।
No runs on that occasion. Got into position
Off
nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Off break.
That's a solid shot. Oh boy, it just didn't stick.
एक और विकेट जा सकता था. Off break. Bounce.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple possibly.
दूसरा डालेंगे, दूसरा. बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रही है दिल्ली कैपिटल्स टीम. विपराज निगम इनका भी गूगली फुल लेंथ पे डाल के.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Yadav showed some great skill there, saved a
3 over
potential
बाकी.
boundary.
गूगली
Huge, that has flown.
बहुत अच्छी शॉट है.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
There'll be runs here.
सेकंड रन के लिए भाग सकते थे.
Good return back from the deep.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Right out of the middle.
स्टंप्स डायरेक्ट हिट होगा. गूगली राइट.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
18 ओवर्स खत्म. कुलदीप का ये अक्सर का एक बचा.
Yadav back on now.
गूगली फ्लाइट.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
अब एक चेंज करेंगे. इस फील्डर को यहाँ पर ही रखेंगे. ये जो अंडर का फील्डर है ना, इसे यहाँ पे डालेंगे. ये जो फील्डर था ना, उसे यहाँ पे डालेंगे.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flight.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Could that be out? Looks like it.
बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग. कुछ भी क्या कर सकते. एक और ब्रेन फेक. दो ब्रेन फेक्स. करने क्या जाएगा. अब्दुल समद
Bardoni coming in, but he'll be starting from the...
रिप्ले एक बार देखेंगे. ये देखो ऐसी गई. सोचा वो गए, रन भागने के लिए गए, फिर रन आउट.
non-strikers end for now.
गूगली डालेंगे.
He's got their tail up.
फ्लाइट पे डालेंगे. फ्लाइट.
Nicely played. Runs one.
बहुत अच्छी बात.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग. अब कौन डालेंगे? अक्सर पटेल डालेंगे लास्ट.
Patel back in to bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
आम बॉल डालेंगे, आम बॉल.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
कुछ भी 200 नहीं.
Bardoni ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Shot. Should be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Bardoni gets off the mark.
Top spin.
Straight back past the bowler.
बहुत अच्छी
Great
bowling.
shot.
टॉप स्पिन डालेंगे. बाउंस. इसलिए रन भागना नहीं.
This should be close.
टॉप स्पिन डालेंगे. राइट.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
इनिंग्स
Oh,
खत्म.
good shot for no
नहीं,
runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Oh, that's just too full. Pant makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
188 dead target.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
ये जो माक्रम आउट हुए थे डेविड मिलर के बॉल पे, बहुत अच्छी कैच लुंगी एंगडी से. साउथ अफ्रीका का माक्रम, साउथ अफ्रीका का मिलर, साउथ अफ्रीका का एंगडी. ये था ब्रेन फिट जो ऋषभ पंत रन आउट हुए थे, नहीं मिचेल मार्श हुए थे. उसके बाद पूर्ण जो बोल्ड हुए थे. फिर ये जो ऋषभ पंत रन आउट हुए थे, ये एक और ब्रेन फिट था.
And that's the end of the innings. The Capitals have been set a target of 188 runs.
ये है लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स की बैटिंग स्कोर कार्ड. ये है दिल्ली कैपिटल्स की बॉलिंग स्कोर कार्ड. लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स ने 20 ओवर 180
This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go.
कितना जल्दी होगा उतना
First
जल्दी खत्म
ball.
करने की कोशिश करेंगे दिल्ली का.
Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
Rana, the left-handed batter, taking guard. Will want a solid start.
Great shot through the gap.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
पता नहीं है, ये नहीं लगी. Alignment नहीं मिला. Elevation नहीं मिला इसका. हाँ, विक्रास को
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, ready to face up.
2 विकेट खो चुके हैं. 188 के टारगेट. अगर पावर प्ले में रन नहीं बना तो मैच गया हाथ से. सो इसीलिए काउंटर अटैक करेंगे. जो भी बॉल आएगा उसे मारने की कोशिश करेंगे.
No. Terrible shot.
Next ball.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yeah, they held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
शमी ने 3 विकेट लिया in 1 over. अब किसे भेजेंगे? कुलदीप को भेजेंगे.
Yadav, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
बस काउंटर
Norkia
अटैक
coming
करना है
on.
बस.
Obviously hoping the pace will cause some
कुछ नहीं
trouble.
करना. काउंटर अटैक.
Oh, look at
What
that.
a shot,
Used their
shot.
feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
शॉट
How the
बोल डालेंगे
bowler
तो पक्का मारना
respond?
है। बाकी देखना पड़ेगा।
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Brilliant. Cuts away,
Good
uses
shot,
the pace of the
good
ball.
shot,
That's
yeah.
a difficult shot, made it look very easy. 6 runs.
Just
मार
missed the
खा रहे हैं,
line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Short goes
Yeah,
large
good
again.
assist.
2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That's a big one, a
Good
maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Power and
क्या
precision in that
batting
shot.
है। 32
That
runs आए हैं
showed
ओवर
great
से।
skill. Lovely
Prithvi
timing.
Shaw on
The boundary was
fire.
the only place that ball was heading.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
148 runs और चाहिए मैच जीतने के लिए।
Brilliant shot there.
बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग।
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Oh,
एक और
great
अच्छी
shot.
shot, 6 हो गई।
You just can't
Good.
hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the
50 run
fielders.
partnership।
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
जब स्पिनर्स आएंगे ना मारना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा।
Shot. Finds the gap with that
कितना
one.
मारेंगे देखना अच्छा।
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That's the over. The Capitals are 62 for 3.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive 6s and now a 4. Fabulous batting.
Great shot. Just square of
10 ball
backward
50
point.
है
That might
पृथ्वी
just
शॉ
make
का।
it.
बहुत
He's
अच्छी
quick
बैटिंग
onto
पृथ्वी
that
शॉ
one.
से।
Cut
ये
it
होती है
away,
कमबैक।
through the field and to
ऐसे
the
करते हैं
boundary.
कमबैक। वेरी
Don't
गुड।
need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is
88 हो
huge.
चुके हैं, बस
All
100
the way
runs
for a
चाहिए।
maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Out
Trap set
backward point with a stupendous catch.
58 triple out.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Going with pace now. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
जब स्पिनर्स आएंगे और पावर प्ले के बाद मारना बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो, कितना करीब होंगे स्कोर के उतना अच्छा है पावर प्ले के एंड में.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
वाइड नहीं है क्या?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught, and that's stuck.
Natarajan coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
इनका कोई रोल नहीं होगा, रोल वही होगा कि जितना जल्दी हो सकता है उतना जल्दी मारो.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Stubbs goes all the way, massive strike, and that's two in a row.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
84 runs और चाहिए.
Perfectly timed.
84 minus 6,
Just a little bit of room
runs
given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Going through the air, but 4 more.
74
Caressed that
runs
nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
70 runs.
Put it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
फील्डर से ब्लैक साइड में है, सो वहाँ मार नहीं सकते, जो भी होगा ऑफ साइड में ही करना.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Miller coming in the middle order. Fine looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground. Khan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Khan getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
वही अब स्पिनर आने के बाद टफ होगा, एक रन बनाना टफ होगा. वाइड है.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's close. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
देखेंगे अंपायर को क्या हुआ.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
वो कैसे है? वो कमेंटेटर भी कह रहा
Stumps
मिस होगा.
has to
but
go. Ends up
फिर
being
भी
a
देखो.
waste of a review.
इसीलिए स्पिनर जब आएगा ना मार नहीं सकता. वही एक प्रॉब्लम.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter, would want to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Last one.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
अब पेसर है but ये भी difficult पेसर है. देखेंगे.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
65 runs off 3.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor and really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Gone. Knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Sharma, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply? Left the wide delivery alone.
But 10 sixes चाहिए मैच जीतने के लिए.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Patel, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head. Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest. Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
8 sixes चाहिए, 8 sixes.
Can he come back with a
5
dot
बॉल है,
ball?
5 6 चाहिए, over कुछ भी हो.
Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
8 sixes.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
2 बॉल 2 6 आएगा तो मजा आ जाएगा.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
6.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
36 6 6s और चाहिए.
Misses everything. End of the over. A huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 152 for 9.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
5 बॉल बचाना है अक्षर पटेल. अगर दिल्ली को इस मैच को जीतना है तो 5 बॉल डिफेंड करना होगा.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
6 6s चाहिए बस.
Just threw the shots too early.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
2 और डिफेंस खेलेंगे तो मैच बहुत क्लोज हो सकती है.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
लास्ट बॉल. खत्म. उस एंड से कौन बॉलिंग करेंगे? मिस मार जाएंगे. अब तो मार खत्म करना है मैच को. 6 6s चाहिए. कौन है स्ट्राइक पे? आशुतोष है.
Oh my, that's racing away.
4 है. 32 रन का.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
And what a strike that is, right
26
into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery.
No ball
Absolutely
आएगी तो बहुत
no
मजा आएगा
trouble
मैच
getting
में.
onto it and dispatching it for 6.
क्लोज था ये.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Sharma muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
2 runs.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge
16
one.
runs
Sharma,
here,
there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, any
मैच
sign
जीतने
of
में 16
nerves
runs
approaching the half century can be forgotten. A brilliant
जीत
shot for
सकती है
6.
मैच.
Sharma goes large
50 है.
again. 2
आशुतोष का.
maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Yeah.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
बहुत अच्छी बात है आशुतोष से. पेसर आएगा तो मजा आता. खत्म कर देते मैच को. और फिर
Shot. Should be runs here.
Patel gets off the mark.
Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Was quick onto that in the infield.
ओवर खत्म.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The
मिचर मार्श आए.
fielding captains tried everything, but nothing has
9 रन
worked.
चाहिए मैच जीतने के लिए. अक्सर पटेल होंगे स्ट्राइक पे.
Not tempted to play at that one.
भाग सकते थे.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
No. Terrible shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
वाइड नहीं है क्या ये वाइड 8 रन चाहिए ये 6 मिल गई ना फिर तो मैच खत्म बहुत क्लोज मैच था ये बहुत टफ
Gone, bowled. The final wicket falls.
What a match. क्या कर रहे थे सब पटेल
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
ये है दिल्ली की बैटिंग स्कोर कार्ड ये है लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स की बॉलिंग स्कोर कार्ड ये है दिल्ली कैपिटल्स ने 14.4 ओवर्स में 180 बनाए लखनऊ ने 20 ओवर्स में 187 बनाए मिचेल मार्शल मैन ऑफ द मैच अगर आप चैनल में नए तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें ऐसे ही लाइव स्ट्रीम्स और हाइलाइट्स लाते रहेंगे धन्यवाद